CPM to try and take credit for this is according to me, mocking the poor and is adding insult to injury.
This itself is very clear that this is a fraud on the numbers.
We are extremely proud. This is a proud moment for the entire Kerala.
On November 1st, Kerala marked its formation day with a bold declaration. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan announced that the state had completely eradicated extreme poverty. According to him, no household in Kerala now lacks the basic necessities of life, making it the first state in India to do so. The government credited this milestone to its Extreme Poverty Eradication Project, or EPEP, launched in 2021. It was one of the first major welfare initiatives rolled out after the Left Democratic Front returned to power. But what does extreme poverty actually mean? According to the World Bank, anyone living on less than $3 a day, roughly Rs 250 at 2025 exchange rates, falls under this category. This threshold was updated from $2.15 to $3 in June 2025, adjusted for purchasing power parity. Under the EPEP, the Kerala government, with the help of local body representatives, volunteers and officials, identified those who were extremely poor using the Niti Aayog's Multi-Dimensional Poverty Index. The index considers factors beyond income, such as access to food, housing, healthcare, and basic documentation. The survey identified 1.03 lakh individuals belonging to over 64,000 families as living in extreme poverty. These households were provided ration cards, Aadhaar cards, access to healthcare, land, housing, and livelihood support. In total, the government claims to have spent Rs 1,000 crores on the project. If these claims are accurate, the achievement is remarkable. Globally, around 839 million people still live in extreme poverty as of 2024, surviving on less than $3 a day. For context, India still has about 5.3% of its population in this category, down from 16.2% in 2011-2012. Kerala's complete eradication, therefore, would mark an extraordinary turnaround. However, not everyone is convinced. While Kerala's social achievements are undeniable, with lowest poverty headcount in the country and some of the best human development indicators, the project's definition of extreme poverty was exceptionally narrow and its ambition more managerial than transformative, according to some experts. Economists, academics, and even former policy makers have raised doubts over the government's declaration calling for transparency. Their main concern: the process of identifying the poor wasn't based on any formal or publicly released survey. Critics argue that government's claim contradicts official data. Under the National Food Security Act, nearly 5.9 lakh people in Kerala are still classified as Antyodaya beneficiaries, meaning they are among the poorest and receive food grains under the Antyodaya Anna Yojana. Opposition parties have gone as far as calling the government's announcement a fraud on the people.
The World Bank in April 2025 has published a very extensive report in that in an unprecedented surge of people coming out of poverty, in the last 10 years, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's policies have helped almost 20 crore Indians that lived below extreme poverty to come out of extreme poverty. This is a fact and a finding of the World Bank. And this has happened because a series of policies and schemes that the Prime Minister focused on, including but not limited to PM Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, PM Awas Yojana, Jal Jeevan Mission, and many other schemes that have helped the extreme poor come out of extreme poverty. For the CPM government today, which has actually brought only about a few lakhs of people out of extreme poverty, to say that they are responsible for bringing people out of extreme poverty is mocking the poor, because at the same time when ASHA workers are asking for a small salary increase, when the same time when people in Rajaji Nagar in the capital city of Tirundaram still live in sub-Saharan poor conditions, the CPM to try and take credit for this is according to me, mocking the poor and is adding insult to injury. So that is the point. We are saying know the truth. These are people who are now making it a profession to use politics, propaganda to mislead the people and to spread lies and try and get political benefit out of this. The reality is a lot of hard work by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government is the reason for almost 20 crore Indians coming out of extreme poverty.
Unfortunately, the government have given advertisement in the newspaper today's newspaper. Every day, by spending crores of rupees, they have given the advertisements in the newspapers that the Kerala is extreme poverty free zone. And again, for making a statement, Rule 300 statement, that means there is no discussion at all. The opposition doesn't have any role, only the statement of the CM. Then everybody can go out. This itself is very clear that this is a fraud on the numbers. Government, the CPM, made it very clear in 2021 in their manifesto that there are extreme poor people in Kerala. The number is 4.5 lakhs. And the central government, through a continuous process, SAT6, taking SAT6 and many other process to find out the entire Kerala, entire nation, they found who are the beneficiaries of the Anna Yojana Antyodaya project, AAY cards. That means the poorest persons among the poor. That is also extreme poor. The central government's number is 5,95,000. The CPM found that it is 4.5 lakhs. The central government found that it is 5.95 lakhs. Their theory is only 64,000. And they are declaring that they are now extreme poverty zone is Kerala. This will affect the allocation from the central government. You know that central government is trying to cut down the allocations to Kerala through many ways. They are saying that even the planning commission is saying that Kerala's physical indicators are very good. So they have been trying to reduce our allocation for the last so many years. We were getting 3.5% of the total allocation. In the last planning commission allotted only 1.92. If we are declaring these fake declarations, that will affect the prospects of Kerala in the future also. This is only an election campaign. At the eve of the election, they are declaring these things. This is only a PR propaganda.
We are extremely proud. This is a proud moment for the entire Kerala. After total literacy in 1991, then total digital literacy recently, now we are becoming the first state in the country to achieve total eradication of extreme poverty. The government announced this in May 2021. This was the first decision taken in the first cabinet meeting after the swearing-in ceremony of second Pinarayi Vijayan government. The target announced was 1st November 2025. So we have been able to achieve the target. Now, okay, yeah. See, this was followed by, this announcement was followed by an elaborate process to find out extremely poor families, to determine the criteria for extreme poverty, and then to prepare micro plans addressing each of the demands of each one of these families. So this was first time in the country to adopt a microplan approach.
Experts are asking a simple question. If extreme poverty has truly been eradicated, where does this large beneficiary base fit in? Until the government releases a detailed report, the empirical basis of this claim remains uncertain. Zooming out, the larger global picture shows steady progress against extreme poverty over the past 4 decades. The global rate has fallen sharply from 47% in 1981 to just 10% in 2024. Yet, the problem remains deeply uneven. Nearly half of the world's extreme poor, about 46%, live in sub-Saharan Africa. West Asia, North Africa, Afghanistan, and Pakistan together account for another 12%. South Asia, including India, has around 6% of the world's poorest, while Latin America and Caribbean hold about 4%. Europe, North America, and Central Asia together represent just 1%. So has Kerala truly eradicated extreme poverty, or has it simply redefined it? For now, the claim stands, but the debate is far from over. What's clear, however, is that Kerala's social and welfare model, whether fully successful or not, continues to push boundaries in a country still grappling with inequality and deprivation. For more news and updates, keep watching Live Mint.